In this video, we're visiting Arcosanti, an Arizona desert community that Architectural Digest magazine once referred to as the city of the future that time forgot. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Wildcard Journeys. I'm your host, Derek, and I hit the road to make videos about the paranormal, bears, urban legends, or whatever I might encounter out there on the road. Now, if that's your kind of traveling, welcome to the journey. This week, we're in Yavapai County, Arizona, visiting a community known as Arcosanti, one of the most unusual places I've ever been to. The ideal behind it is just fascinating. So, let's take a journey.
To start out with, Arcosanti is a prototype arcology. And the term arcology is basically two words combined. One is architecture and the other is ecology. So in essence, what we do is we're building an urban environment that brings in the natural surroundings, not to wall ourselves off from any of the ecology around our site. All that. So everything you see built here is built by the students that have come through Arcosanti over the past 52 years. We started in 1970, and we have right now. So also though, in terms of a city planning aspect, it's really the center of the city itself. It's like the town plaza or the town square, so that we get together here, either big communal dinners or dancing or music or weddings we've held here as well.
With all the people that have lived here for the last 50 years, coming and going, what is the longest period of time someone has continued to live here, like going on for years?
Yeah, we've had a person here. And they're actually a couple, Mary and Roger, Mary Hoadley and Roger Tomlinty. They're here since 1970, since the beginning. So. And
kind of a related question, because my channel, I film about paranormal topics as well. This place has been here for so long. So many people have been in and out here, had good memories here. Has anyone reported any unusual sightings, like ghost activity, things moving on their own?
Not that I know of, not at least in my experience. I know there's been some sky activity, maybe thinking, people seeing maybe alien type spacecrafts, because it's just because of the night sky. But in terms of like within the buildings, I've never experienced it, nor have I heard other people. Have you heard of any of that in recent times? Or
hauntings?
Like just a paranormal kind of feeling here?
I get that feeling sometimes.
Do you get that feeling?
I feel very safe here, but sometimes if you're walking around at night and it's very dark, you just kind of get a little feeling. Yeah. Okay. Just personally.
So I need to talk to more people because I didn't know.
Yeah. And I only ask because
that's a good question, though.
Some people they say they returned to somewhere where they had a really positive memory, or really they were happy, or they had some emotional attachment to a place. And since so many people put a lot of just positive energy and they wanted to be here, they were volunteers. I wondered, had anyone seen, hey, I'm still volunteering?
That's good. That's a really good. I never thought of that. That's great. I'll keep that. No, seriously. Why would you not be connected to something that's so positive? So that's great to hear.
So, are there any other vision or have
That's an interesting question. I don't think so. There are any number of what are called intentional communities all over the country. We pride ourselves on being an unintentional community. We don't quite fit into that mold because there's no, there's especially since Paulo's passing, there's no guru at the center of this. There's no singular ideology aside from the arcology concept. But really, it's an architectural project, and the community that's here helped to build it and has stayed on to help run it and share it with the public. But in terms of other similar communities, they're few and far between. A lot of people come to the Southwest and they visit Arcosanti and they visit Earthship's biotexture and they visit Biosphere 2 because there are resonances between these different projects. But there are also significant differences between them. Our partner projects are actually international, and so the two other communities that we've had formal affiliations with and even cross-pollinating relationships with, like exchange programs with. One of them is called Findhorn, and that's in Scotland, and the other is called Oroville, and that one is in India.
And there you have it, our visit to Arcosanti. This is Kate Bemestiffer, Director of Development and Communication. Kate, I had a blast here. Thank you for permitting me to film the tour. And I got to ask you, okay, like for you, if it's not too personal, what does Arcosanti mean to you?
Oh, wow. Yeah, absolutely. And thanks so much, Eric, for being here and doing this. Arcosanti means a lot of things to me. I've got about 9 years of history with this organization, coming and going.
Wow.
I spent a number of years up in Portland in the course of that time, but Arcosanti drew me back. The Arizona desert drew me back. Arcosanti is a place where something really very unique for me happens. I am sort of equal parts country mouse and city mouse. It's hard to find a single place where you can get both of those things
I
at
understand
once.
that. I understand
And
that.
I get that here.
I'm an Oklahoma boy myself, and I feel the pull, I like the city, but still, I like the woods as well.
Right. And I don't want to have to travel hours to go from one to the other. Here I walk out my back door and I've got the country, I walk out my front door and I've got the city.
Yeah, and the scenery around here is too bad you don't have great scenery.
Yeah, it's terrible, right?
Total sarcasm, as you've seen. It's like, oh my God, I would just sit there and drink coffee all day.
Yep.
Now, what surprised me is that along with everything else that you do here, the spirit of the place is you also have an Airbnb.
We do, two in fact.
Wow.
It is actually, one of them is called the Sky Suite. That's the one we've had the longest, and it is hands down the best apartment on site, and we reserve it as an Airbnb so that the public can come experience all of this.
That's right. One of the ladies in our tour is actually staying there right now. And she's like, it's super cool. That's all she said, like 3 times in a row. It's super cool. I'm like, okay, that's a good Yelp rating right there. So now if someone wanted to take one of the tours, maybe visit Arcosanti for themselves, looking into being a volunteer, how would they go about doing that?
Everything is on our website, arcosanti.org.
Arcosanti.org. You can't get easier than that. Thank you again so much. Thank you for watching. My name is Eric. This is Wildcard Journeys. I hit the road to make videos about the paranormal, various urban legends, or whatever I might find out there on the road, like Arcosanti.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you. See you on the journey.